Welcome to the Real Maxi Pets channel.
Hello everyone! We're continuing our summer video series. The heat is in full swing, and so today we're going to tell you a fascinating story about desert animals. So let's get started. Perhaps the most unusual and interesting animal living in the desert area, elephant shrew. These are small insectivorous mammals. They are widely distributed throughout southern Africa, especially in the Namib Desert. The elephant shrew is one of the fastest small mammals. Its speed has been recorded to reach 17.9 miles per hour. Notably, these animals have a special proboscis that allows them to feel their surroundings more sensitively and find insects in hard-to-reach places for food. The Fennec Fox is a small midday fox native to the deserts of North Africa, primarily from the Western Sahara and Mauritania to the Sinai Peninsula. It is the smallest species of fox in the world. The Fennec Fox's most characteristic feature is its unusually large ears, which serve to disperse heat and search for underground prey. Its fur, ears, and kidneys have adapted to desert conditions with high temperatures and little water. This interesting animal feeds mainly on small mammals, insects, and small birds. For shelter and protection, Fennec families dig burrows in the sand that can reach up to 1,300 square feet and are adjacent to the burrows of other families. The meerkat is a small mongoose native to southern Africa. These cute animals have front paws adapted for digging and have the thermoregulatory ability to survive in the harsh, dry desert environment. Meerkats are very social and form packs of 2 to 30 individuals that occupy large territories of up to 2 square miles. There is a social hierarchy in a pack. Typically, the dominant individuals breed and produce offspring, while the other subordinate pack members provide care for the cubs. Please like this video. Remarkably, meerkats live in rock crevices, in rocky, often calcareous areas, and in deep burrows on plains. The burrows are usually 16 feet in diameter, with about 15 holes, and are entire underground networks. You might say these nimble animals build entire underground cities. The next amazing desert animal is the Gila Monster. This is a venomous lizard native to the southwestern United States and the northwestern Mexican state of Sonora. It is the only species of venomous lizard in the United States. It is quite clumsy, slow, and heavy. It can be up to 22 inches long. Because of its clumsiness, the Gila Monster very rarely poses a real threat to humans. This lizard has unusual scales containing small pearly bones, osteoderms, that are tougher than the skin of other lizards. The horned lizard is truly a desert dweller. Of the 21 species of horned lizards, 15 are found in the United States. They tend to move sluggishly, often remain motionless, and rely on their unusual camouflage to avoid detection by predators. The spines on the lizard's back and sides are modified reptilian scales that prevent water loss through the skin, and the horns on the head are true horns with a bony core. The Hyrax is a small, robust, herbivorous mammal that inhabits rocky terrain throughout sub-Saharan Africa and the Middle East. They are notable for their distinctive chewing, grunting behavior, and special incisor canines that are different from normal grazing animals. Gyraxes have poorly developed internal thermoregulation, which they compensate for with behavioral thermoregulation, such as huddling together and basking in the sun. It is also interesting that these animals have soft pads on their feet with numerous sweat glands, that help them maintain grip when moving quickly over steep, rocky surfaces. They also love to climb mountain shrubs and trees, plucking leaves, which is their favorite way to eat. Please subscribe to our channel. Dung beetles are beetles that feed on feces. Some of their species are able to bury manure 250 times their own weight in one night. These beetles use dung as food, as a dwelling, or as breeding chambers. Many dung beetles, known as rollers, roll dung into round balls. Dung beetles play an important role in agriculture and rainforests. By burying and eating dung, they improve nutrient recycling and soil structure by fertilizing the soil. This is why they are even protected by conservation organizations in South Africa. The desert horned viper is a dangerous venomous viper native to the deserts of North Africa and parts of the Arabian Peninsula and the Levant. A characteristic feature of this snake species is the presence of supraorbital horns, one above each eye. They usually move sideways, pressing their weight into the sand or soil, leaving full body imprints. They have a fairly calm disposition, but when threatened, they may assume a C-shaped posture and wriggle quickly, making a characteristic sound of rubbing against the sand. The desert tortoise inhabits desert terrain in the United States and Mexico. An interesting fact is that the desert tortoise is the official state reptile in California and Nevada. These turtles live about 50, 80 years due to their ability to tolerate water, salt, and energy imbalances on a daily basis. Their unusual high-domed shell provides space for the lungs. This space helps them maintain thermoregulation and tolerate heat and drastic temperature changes. Please leave a comment this video. The jackrabbit, also known as the American desert hare, inhabits the western United States and Mexico. Notably, the jackrabbit does not migrate or hibernate, but uses the same 0.4, 1.2 square mile habitat area year-round. These hares feed primarily on a variety of shrubs, tree leaves, and grasses. Shrubs also provide them with a place to sleep and shelter from predators, and they make little or no practical use of dens. The African wild dog is a wild canine native to sub-Saharan Africa. Since 1990, these animals have been listed in the Red Book as endangered. Today, African wild dogs only have about 6,600 adults left. These predators are specialized daytime hunters of terrestrial ungulates, which they prey on for food, using their endurance and speed. Notably, they usually hunt in packs to wear down their prey and attack them from different directions. The greater Roadrunner, a long-legged bird of the cuckoo family native to the desert region of the southwestern United States and Mexico. This bird is notable for its ancient origins. Prehistoric remains indicate that until 8,000 years ago, the great runner lived in sparse forests rather than deserts. Only later did it adapt to arid conditions. Despite its limited ability to fly, the greater Roadrunner spends most of its time on the ground and can run at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. This is the fastest running speed among flying birds. The secretary bird is another interesting desert bird. This bird is a raptor and also spends most of its time on the ground. It is found in the African savannas south of the Sahara. It is a bird of prey that hunts and catches prey on the ground, often stomping on the prey to kill it. Insects and small vertebrates make up its diet. Lastly, the ostrich is one of the most recognizable desert animals. This bird is completely flightless and is the largest heavy bird in the world. There are only two species, the common ostrich, which lives in sub-Saharan Africa, and the Somali ostrich, which lives in the Somali Peninsula. Ostriches are also the fastest land-based birds in the world. They are capable of running at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. The body structure of these birds allows them to survive for long periods of time in harsh, hot conditions. Please subscribe to our channel. So, our informative story about the most interesting desert animals has come to an end. We hope you enjoyed our animal story during this hot summer. We wish you to enjoy the sunny days of this beautiful season. There is still half of summer left. Have a nice vacation and all the best.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Real Maxi Pets channel. Like and share.